Hey kindergarten, it's Mr. D. Today I'm going to be reading a book called My Five Sentences by Margaret Miller. All right. So we're going to be reading lots of books about our five senses over the next couple of weeks. And as we start with our first book, I have a couple of things on this board next to me. There's a big question, okay, that I want to read to you. It says, how do our senses help us learn? Well, we're going to figure that out as we go through the next couple of weeks reading books all about our five senses. All right. There's also two words I wrote and read. These are important words that I want you to know. The first word is notice. Notice means, what do you see? Okay, like what do you notice as I'm going through this story today? When I look at the front cover, I notice that there's a little girl riding a merry-go-round horse on a carousel. All right. I notice that she's holding an apple. All right. Wonder means, what do you think about something? Okay. Maybe you have a question and you're wondering about something. So, like when I look at the cover, I wonder where this merry-go-round is. Maybe it's at Kennywood Park. Maybe it's at Idlewild. I wonder who this little girl is at the amusement park with. All right. I wonder how old she is. So to wonder means to question. Okay. So those are things I want you to think about as I read the book, My Five Senses. Up here on the front of the book, this is called the front cover. You'll see some words at the top, My Five Senses. This is called the title of the story. Down here it says by Margaret Miller. Margaret Miller is the author. That means she was the one who made this book. She wrote the book. So we're going to read through. I want you to notice things as I read. Okay? My Five Senses. I have 2 eyes, a nose, a mouth, 2 ears, and 2 hands. With my eyes, I see myself, my shadow, my dog, and my city. So that's one of our senses, using your eyes. Now it changes a little bit. With my nose, I smell popcorn, a horse, flowers, and garbage. With my mouth, I taste watermelon, the ocean, medicine, and ice cream. With my ears, I hear my baby brother, a fire engine, my piano, and whisper secrets. With my hands, I feel finger paints, sand, water, and a rabbit. With our 5 senses, we enjoy our world. So, thinking about a couple of things on our board, the kids in those pages of the book used their 5 senses to learn all kinds of things. They learned how things smelled, how things tasted, how things felt, how they heard things, how things sounded. All right. So there are 5 senses, and I'm going to talk about the next word here. Notice. What did you notice as I was going through the story? All right. I have a paper that I'm going to put up, and it says, "What did I notice as I read today?" Well, I noticed a lot of things. I'm going to draw a picture of something I noticed. All right. I noticed on one of the pages there was a girl eating ice cream. So I'm going to draw an ice cream cone. I'm going to start with my brown marker to draw the cone. Here's my cone. I'm going to put the lines on there to show the cone. Okay. and she was eating an ice cream cone. I'm gonna make my ice cream green because I like mint chocolate chip ice cream. But I did notice ice cream. Color it in. I'm wondering what you noticed from the book. Maybe you noticed there was a girl smelling a horse. Maybe you noticed there was a kid at the beach tasting the ocean water. Maybe you noticed there was a little girl eating watermelon. Maybe you noticed a kid feeling a bunny. All right? There was lots of things that you might have noticed during that story. So, your next part of your assignment is to complete the seesaw activity. There's a page on there that asks you to draw a picture of what you noticed from today's story. When you are done with that, please post your work on Seesaw for me to see what you noticed from today's story. And over the next few days and few weeks, we are going to continue to talk about our 5 senses. Remember, there are 5 senses: seeing, smelling, tasting, hearing, and feeling. Okay? So we're going to be talking about those senses a lot and talking about how they help us learn. Have a great day. Can't wait to see what you noticed from our story today.